Good morning, Year 1. We are continuing to write our instructions for how to make a disgusting sandwich. First, we have our do now, where I need your help to edit this sentence. I have 3 mistakes I need to be fixed. I will read our text first, and this is part of our method. 1. First, get 2 slices of bread. 2. Next, use the knife to spread some butter on both slices. 3. After that, grate some cheese. Pause the video and use your writing checklist over here to help you spot those 3 mistakes. Okay, you should have spotted those 3 mistakes. Well done if you have. Let's go through them all. What's the first mistake that you spotted? Well done, you used a writing checklist to help you, and you spotted that we need to have a full stop in our sentence. So well done for spotting that mistake. I need a full stop after my first sentence. First, get 2 slices of bread. We need to have a full stop at the end. What other mistake have you spotted? Well done. In our second sentence, next use the knife to spread some butter on both slices. Some is spelled wrong. Now that's a tricky red word. Can you tell me how to spell some? Fantastic. It sounds like but actually it's a tricky red word and it's S-O-M-E. Well done for getting that tricky red word. What is the third mistake? Fantastic. In our last sentence, after that, grate some cheese, we have forgotten our capital letter that we need at the start of each sentence. Well done for spotting those mistakes. We have now our capital letters, our full stops. I can see finger spaces and I can see, are your letters on the line? Yes, they are. Fantastic. Today, we are going to use time conjunctions to write a method. To be able to do that, you need to know what a time conjunction is, to name different time conjunctions, to know where to use time conjunctions in a sentence, and today to use them in your method. Time conjunctions. Can we say time conjunctions? Time conjunctions. Time conjunctions are used at the start of a sentence. Time conjunctions tell us the order in which event or something happens. Here are some examples of time conjunctions. We have first, next, then, finally, after, when, meanwhile. Here I have instructions of how to make toast, and I need your help to think of what different time conjunctions could I put in my instructions for my toast. So I'm going to read them for you and then we'll pause the video and have a think. Get 2 slices of bread. Place the bread in the toaster. Push the lever to lower the bread. Wait a few minutes and take the toast out of the toaster. Spread butter on the toast. Pause the video and think, what time conjunctions could we have to order our instructions? Okay, let's go through some of our answers. Get 2 slices of bread. Great answer. We're going to put first because that's our first step. First, get 2 slices of bread. Place the bread in the toaster. What time conjunction could we have next? Great idea. We could have next. Next, place the bread in the toaster. Great time conjunction. Well done. What could we have for this sentence? Push the lever to lower the bread. Excellent. then. We could have then. Great time conjunction. Wait a few minutes and take the toast out of the toaster. What time conjunction could I have there? Excellent. We could have after that. Wait a few minutes and take the toast out of the toaster. What could we have for our last one? Spread butter on the toast. If it's our last step, what could we have? Excellent. We had in the end. We could have finally. Oh, I like finally. Great choice. Well done. Finally, spread butter on the toast. Okay, let's have a think about what time conjunctions we have in our instructions. Pause the video and have a think. Okay, let's go through our answers. What's the first time conjunction we have in our method? Well done. It's first. First is our first time conjunction. What's our next time conjunction that we have in our method? Amazing. Next. What's the one after that? Fantastic. After that is a time conjunction we have. What's another one? Amazing. Then. What do we have after then? Following that, well done. And what's step number 7? What time conjunction do we have to end it? Amazing. Finally. Can you pause the video here and write down some time conjunctions you are going to use today in your method? Excellent. Well done for writing those down. Today we are going to write our method. We are only going to write the first 4 steps of our method, and then tomorrow we will write the rest of the steps. So you have to make sure that you are spreading out all your steps. You're not doing everything in the first 4 steps to make your disgusting sandwich. You need to make sure that you are doing bit by bit in each step, so you have enough to fill out 8 fantastic steps. So first, let's go through our actions and our words for our method. Everybody ready with a capital letter? Well done. I can see you at home with your capital letter. Off we go. Method. 1. First, get 2 slices of bread. 2. Next, use your knife to spread some butter on both slices of bread. 3. After that, grate some cheese. 4. Then sprinkle some cheese over 1 slice of bread. Well done. Superb effort, everybody. Now it's my go to write my first 4 steps. I'm going to think back to yesterday's lesson where I wrote all my ingredients, and I'm going to look at all the ingredients and all the equipment that I wrote to make sure I am using the exact same ingredients. And I need to make sure I'm only writing the first 4 steps and that I am changing the time conjunction. So you are going to be using different time conjunctions. You are going to be changing what you are going to do. You can still sprinkle, but maybe you might not sprinkle cheese. You might sprinkle leaves, or you might sprinkle some twigs. You're not going to grate anything unless you want to grate some soil or you want to grate some twigs. And you're not going to be spreading any butter because that's delicious. So you need to think what disgusting ingredient you are going to spread. But everybody should still be writing the first step about getting 2 slices of bread to make their sandwich. Watch me write my sentences next. I have first written my date, which is Wednesday, the 13th of January, 2021. I'm using my story map on my laptop in front of me to help me write this. So first I can see I need to write method. So I'm going to skip a line from my date with a capital M, method. You can copy your spellings on your story map. So method, and then I'm going to have a colon after it, so method. Then I can start writing my first step. So I'm going to miss a line, and then I am going to write here, write number 1. I have all my time conjunctions that I thought of earlier in the lesson on my piece of paper. So I need to think for my first step, which time conjunction am I going to use? I think I'm going to use first as it's my first step. So I'm going to write first with capital F, capital letters. Whirl and twirl, first, come after that, first, and my story says get 2 slices of bread. And we are going to do the exact same thing. Even though we're making a disgusting sandwich, it is still a sandwich, so we need to have bread. So first, get, remember sure I'm using my finger spaces, get 2 slices of bread, and making sure I have a full stop at the end. Then for my second step, I'm going to go on to the next line. I'm not going to carry on writing. I'm going to go on to the next line and write 2. Then I can think of what time conjunction am I going to pick. I am going to pick next. Capital letter at the start. Next. Now in our story, in our instructions we use our knife to spread some butter. But butter's delicious and we don't want our sandwich to be delicious. So I'm going to think of what could I use in my ingredients to replace my butter. I know I'm going to choose saliva. So I'm going to use the knife to spread saliva on both slices. So next, use the knife. Knife has a silent k at the start. Use the knife to spread it's got our special friend E, cup of tea. Spread saliva. I'm going to have saliva on mine. Saliva on both slices. So my second step was next, use the knife to spread saliva on both slices. Step number 3. Right, 3, I start a new line, so it's nice and clear. Looking at my time conjunctions again, I'm going to pick, following that, I'm going to write capital F. Following that, now in our instructions, we were grating some cheese, but that's delicious. So you need to think about looking at your ingredients. What are you going to do next? I know I've got some thick mud. So I need to put that thick mud in my sandwich. To do that, I'm going to pour my thick mud over 1 slice of bread. So I'm going to, following that, or got my adjective thick, thick, Following that, pour thick mud. I'm going to write evenly. Challenge myself and use an adverb. Evenly over one slice of bread. And make sure I add my full stop at the end. Step number 4. So today we are only doing the first 4 steps of our method, and then tomorrow we will write the rest. So step number 4, I'm going to think. In our step number 4 from our delicious sandwich, we were sprinkling the cheese. We are not going to do that for ours. We need to think of something else we're going to do with our ingredients. So first, before I can do that, I need to pick a time conjunction to start my sentence. I've already have first, I have next, and I have following that. I'm going to pick then. I'm going to do then. Capital letter N. Then I am going to, rather than sprinkle cheese, I am going to sprinkle my dirty leaves. So I'm going to write sprinkle. Sprinkle. Got my adjective dirty. Whirl and twirl. Dirty leaves. Cup of tea. Dirty leaves over one slice of bread. And then I've got to make sure I have a full stop at the end. So now I'm going to read it back, starting from the top, making sure I can see I've already got all my capital letters and I've remembered my full stop. So let's have a read of my first 4 steps of my method. Method number 1. First, get 2 slices of bread. 2. Next, use the knife to spread saliva on both slices. 3. Following that, pour thick mud evenly over one slice of bread. 4. Then sprinkle dirty leaves over one slice of bread. Now it's your turn to write your 4 steps. Good luck! Now it's your turn to write your first 4 steps of your method. You can leave this on the screen, your story map, to help you with your writing. So I want to see your capital letters, I want to see your full stops and your finger spaces, and make sure after each step you have gone on to the next line to make your writing nice and neat and clear. And don't forget to write method and your colon at the top so we know what section this is. Good luck. I can't wait to see your work on Seesaw later.